Even if this isn't really supposed to be what we're supposed to do, we might as well do it for science, baby. Here we go. Science! Uh-oh. Hello, everybody. GrayStillPlays, and we're back with more House Flipper. Guess what? The game got updated. Some things happened. Actually, I don't know all the updates. I know one of the updates is... Check this out. That cup of coffee is still hot, baby. Over here in the browser section, there's legitimately a house we can buy now. I'm pretty happy about that because we were going to have to grind away like $20,000 to buy the... Yeah, 21 grand in order to buy the other one. But this one has been put here specifically for our usage. As a matter of fact, it's called First House to Buy. So, yeah. Let us go ahead and do such things. I completed like 2 other missions. I feel like we're getting more money now. I don't really know for certain, but I definitely feel like we're getting a lot more money per mission. Like before, I was only getting between like $200 and $400 for the beginning missions. Although to be fair, we've completed like 5 or 10 missions or something like that. Here we go. Oh my God, even the yard looks horrifying. Look at this. Can I even get out of the... I wonder if you can get out past the fence over here. You guys were wondering too, what would happen if you knocked down walls that you weren't supposed to knock down? I don't know. We can give it a shot, I guess. I'm just not sure I want to do it on my own house. Welcome though, one and all, to the beautiful creature you see before you. Weeds as tall as we... Actually, the weed is taller than we are. I'm pretty sure this is not a shrub. I've seen these weeds before, people. I've seen them in my own yard. Back when I bought my house, it was a foreclosure because that's what we could afford. And this is all very familiar. Oh, you can dispose of the cobwebs. Thank God. I'm so happy. Now let's check something out real quick. Over in our tool area, we can see that there is a ton of new tools that we can use. We got the paint, we got the cell, we got the... Oh, there's the hammer. We can build some walls as well. So first things first, let's not do this. Let's go back to the handy goo. You can also use your keypad if you want to switch through here. And you can use the, whatchamacallit? You know what it is. The mouse wheel. That's what it is. You can use the mouse wheel if you want to. Let's open up our beautiful... This is what our money bought us, people. To be fair, the house was like, what, 4 grand or something like that? I don't even know if you could get a house for 4 grand where I'm at. I don't think you can get a house for 4 grand damn near anywhere. Let us begin picking up all of the goo. You can see each time we fix up the house slightly, its value goes up a little bit. Now right here, this is just like disposal crap. Mother of God, what happened to that? How many rooms are in this place? You got a 4-room house? 4-room house. You know what? This isn't actually that terrible. I think I've seen worse. Now, it does appear that the homeless convention was in here, spraying their, I don't know, like freaking rectal porridge all over the walls and stuff like that. But I will tell you a story of sadness and regret. I have a lot of stories in my time because I'm an old bastard. No, but I'm always listening. God, for the love of God, I can't grab that one cobweb. I'm always listening to stories. Every once in a while, people on, like young, nothing against young people. I wish I was younger. But, they kind of embellish stuff a little bit. You know, people are like, oh, my boyfriend stole my phone. He robbed me. When in reality, what happened was like they bought the phone together and then they broke up. And then like the boyfriend just like took the phone with him and he never gave it back. But I remember one time going into a house. It was an abandoned house. This was for work purposes. And I had to deal with it. And inside, obviously, there was roaches, there's cobwebs, just like we see here. There was all kinds of, like, horrid stuff all over the walls and the floor and everything. You're going to want to skip ahead about a minute if you don't want your mind to be blown. One of the things that I saw, though, was a bucket. And inside of the bucket was fecal material. Now, that in itself is not that horrifying, realistically. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of people that... blow their own fecal material into buckets. But this was slightly more horrifying than the others, and here's why. The bucket was moving. Why was the bucket moving, you ask? Because inside was about 3 inches of maggots. There you go. There's the horrifying house story from me. Obviously, you can't really replicate the scent in a story, but the image, if you will, was like a witch's brew moving inside of the bucket, thanks to the lovely creatures that are maggots. You have any kind of horrifying house stories? Feel free to let me know in the comments section, because I actually like hearing about that stuff. You know, assuming I haven't eaten in the last, like, 2 hours. Okay, so we've been cleaning up quite a bit. We've removed a lot of garbage. Again, you can use your cleaning tool. In fact, I need to learn this. The cleaning tool is always mapped to 7, it seems. So we don't even need to use that wheel if we don't want to. Now, I have some additional upgrades that I got for the cleaning tool over here. So our cleaning tool is freaking legit. I mean, we're going to clean everything. Look at this. Cleaning fabric. It's cleaning the walls. Cleaning the windows. This is like some sort of Ron Popeil thing we got going up in here. Oh, I missed one of the cobwebs. This is like some Ron Popeil stuff we got going over here. This is like, you know, like the magic bullet for cleaning, man. All right, I think I've managed to get most of the crap off of the ground over here. You see that? It said dispose. What am I missing? Is there like a small cobweb that's just kind of laying around over here? See that? Right there. Oh! It was the entire door frame. Of course it was. Why wouldn't it be? Might as well. Throughout the entire door frame. Got to clean up the door here because the last tenants were probably beating the living crap out of each other. It's probably like a hitman's house. This is probably what this is. We need a background for this house. I think it being like some sort of hitman house is probably appropriate. It seems like something John Wick would have had. Although, if you've seen the movies, the guy lived like a friggin' king with his giant ass mansion. Oh, did our it almost looks like our smashy thing, you know what it is, the thing that sledges stuff, the sledgehammer, that's what it's called. It almost looks like our sledgehammer got updated or something. Do you think so? It looks like it got like a new texture. I'm not really sure. Just cleaning up the old vomit stains. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. I gotta tell you, when you start playing this game, definitely upgrade your ability to see the dirt. It helps a lot, man. Oh, I'm so glad. I think I got the maximum distance I'm allowed to clean dirt now. I've got quite a few perks just from doing the various missions and stuff like that. Oh, there's an outlet we're gonna have to fix. In fact, we'll do that in just a second. Let me go ahead and pick. Really? Can I pick this up? No, nope, that's not what I want to do. You know what I want? Nope, that's not what I want either. Give me my hands. Give me my hands. There they are. Alrighty, craptastic outlet. Let me make you glorious again. Out with the old, in with the new. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and pull this thing out of here and make it legit. Pull that out. Put the fresh one in. Luckily, we always carry a large cache of additional outlets on us, and you should as well, especially when you are a house flipper. There we go. There we go. No big deal. Everything else looks okay. I can't seem to throw this away. This is very odd. Normally there would be like a dispose button. I feel like this should go. This goo over here. But I guess I'm not going to worry about it. Is that an additional cleaning area that needs to be cleaned? I feel like it is. Right over there. There we go. Ah, we need a radiator in here. We could do that very easily with the glorious radiator button ability that we have. I don't know where we're getting these materials from, but the shipping is fantastic. They're putting Amazon to shame over here, okay? LaserShip has nothing on them. I'm going to tell you. Hey, you guys work for LaserShip? LaserShip is so interesting to me because, like, every time I've seen LaserShip, it's always been, like, some guy in a Ford Focus. Like, it's so random, the LaserShip people. They just have, like, a Ford Fiesta and, like, 600 packages packed in the back seat. All right, let's go ahead and put this thing in over here. All right. Oh, what was that? I just got, like, a little congratulations, you've won, like, trumpets in the background. I don't know. I don't know what that was. The house value's going up. Eh? House value's going up pretty good. Got another radiator we gotta put down over here, which is totally fine. Let's go ahead and slap that down. I feel like, I'm trying to remember. I could have sworn, like, before we just clicked on the radiator to start installing the various pieces. But now it looks like you press the E button, which is fine. I'm totally okay with that. I feel like I want to take... Let me see here. That's fine. What is this? This is a kitchen? This is like the worst kitchen. What's in here? Into the bathroom. Kitchen to the bathroom, huh? I feel like I want to take one of these walls down, man. If for no other reason than to bust down some walls. I'm not going to lie. The demolition is probably my favorite aspect of this game. That's interesting. Boys, notice that there is a The reflection over here in the glass is not what you would expect. That's fine though. I'm not gonna worry about that. I assume what we need here is a toilet, and then also a sink. So let's go ahead. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna pull this out. Now I'm wondering, can you put any sink that you want here? Let's go over to our catalog. I want like a different style of sink. I don't just want like the mountable sink. I want something cool. Wooden cabinet with a sink. Okay, looks good. Looks good. Not too bad. Got the classic. Oh, now we're starting to get into some money though. Modern cabinet with sink. I think I like that one. I like the look of it. Standard cabinet. Let's go with the modern cabinet. Ooh. Brass or chrome? We boys think. I'm thinking chrome for this one. Pine, chestnut, oak, or white. That's a hard row to hoe. Let's just do white for right now. Go ahead, buy this. Now, let's see if this is gonna work for me because I don't know 100% if it will. I'm trying to check to see here if this is a thing or not because it might not be. It's totally possible that, yeah, see, it almost seems like you need to get a very specific style to put here. Let me show you. So if we go over to, actually, let's grab our price goo thing right over there. We'll go ahead and sell that. Like if we go to the regular sink right over here, and then see how it auto puts the mountables in right over here, right there. Now, is it going to let us mount them? I think not enough space to place this item. That's interesting, really. All right, you know what? Let's leave. Can you mess with this? Is there anything you can do with that? No, there's not. But, huh. I was curious though. It almost looked like there was something you could do with it. Okay. Let's do a toilet then. Let's try a toilet over here. We got a mountable toilet. Is there any other toilets? Besides that? Well, you know what? I guess we could search over here, you know? I only see the one. The toilet paper. Let's go ahead and grab this. Yeah, mountable toilet. That's what we got over there. It looks like you put it... Yes. Okay, so this one gets mounted normally. Everything's happening as it's supposed to with this particular toilet. Pretty happy about that. That's right, man. When you're a house flipper, you gotta have skill in everything you do, man. So we're not just flipping houses. We're plumbing and all kinds of stuff as well. Did you see that? Something lit up for just a second over here. What was that? Just putting a toilet roll over here. No big deal. Put it right about, let's see, right about there, you figure? Right about there. There we go. Looking good. Now you can get your toilet paper as you do. What else could we do in here? I want to get this sink in here. I think we'll deal with the rest of this last. Oh, don't want that doorway either. That, blah! What happened to this? I don't want to dispose of this. I want to remount it. Oh, mother of God. Oh, what has happened over here? No. Why would you come off? I want you to go on. Well, I mean, I guess I could. Oh, that's interesting. It's like it broke or something. Well, crap. See how it still counts though? It still counts like it's a part of the game, even though it wants me to dispose it. All right. Well, we'll deal with that in a little bit. Let's spruce up the kitchen here. The kitchen's kind of looking like crap. In fact, it has crap all over it. This appliance isn't that bad though. What else can we fit in here? Let's check this out. All right, we got a couple different refrigerators over here. I worry about using the big refrigerator because I feel like we might not have enough space. Oh, the details on this one, in case you guys wondering, were SLSR1317NPO1. Some of those may or may not be. Okay, let's, oh, brown is fine. I assume this is like, maybe like a, I don't know what this is. I have no idea what this is. Let's go with dark brown. Let's just buy it. How bad could it be? All right. So now, oh God, it's pretty bad. That is like a craptastic brown. We can't do it, guys. I gotta get something else. There we go. Channel colors, folks. Channel colors right there. Let's go ahead and put it down for right now. I'm gonna lift this up and move it over slightly. How far over can I pack this thing to the corner? Right about there. There we go. Now we can go ahead and pick up our refrigerator over here. Now the only issue is that there's still some crap on the ground and it doesn't appear that I can get rid of it. Let me go ahead and put you over there. Is there anything I can do to get rid of this? The answer is no, so we're gonna work around it. That's fine. That's fine. We'll find a way to work around it. Back over to the kitchen set. Let's see. We got some cabinets. Where's like there a sink? There we go. There's a sink with corner. What other kind of sinks do we have for the kitchen? Let's go check this out over here. Oh, a lot of them are really big. Kitchen cabinet with sink. That one might be small enough to work. This one right here. Can I get it in orange and green? Oh, I think I can. Oh my god. Oh, orange and gray. Sure. Why not? Is there a green on over here? Oh, there is, but there's no... Oh, there is. Okay, there we go. Green and orange right there. Oh, sweet mother of God. Look at this. E. What does the E do? What? Oh, it opens the little guys over there. All right. I'm not gonna lie. The fact that I can't clean this is triggering me. But there's really nothing I can do about it. You know what? Let me go ahead and do something that I can take care of, which is, first off, pick this up. Get it so that it's legitimately, like, you know, level instead of facing all jacked up. Actually, the headboard should probably be over here. Right about, like, hold on now. Right about, like, that there. There we go. Now we can put a radiator in over here because we do need the radiator. Now, how much, before we do this, let's check something out. So the house value is $46.58, okay? Now, if we put this down, what does it get us? All right, $46.58. It costs $45 for the radiator. And then we get, hold on now, $47.05. So is it really worth it? Not really. Not really at all. I mean, it looks a lot better. Maybe painting the rooms will get us something glorious. Let's paint this bedroom. What color should we use? It's kind of got a green on it. Maybe we'll stay with the green tones, but we'll pick like a cool green color. Well, what I think is a cool green color. Let's go over here to green. We have pistachio green and dark green. And then there's gray and gray. You know what? How about a nice bright pistachio? Yes. That looks legitimate. Right there. This is going to be friggin' amazing. Nope, put away the beady stick, Gray. We're not using that yet. We're using the paintbrush. Where in the name of God is the paintbrush? I know it's here. There it is. All right, let's start lighting this place up. Now, I'm curious how the value goes up from here. So we're at $47.28. Okay. Not really seeing any kind of increase in value yet. Well, I've painted the entire room, and the game really cares not. Let us put a doorway in, though. Maybe having a nice doorway will mean something. What kind of doorways do we have in here? I kind of want to keep everything uniform. It's kind of just like a very, very gray, like a rusted brass style of doorway. Let's take a look over here. Interior door brown. Okay. Front door, interior door white. I don't know if I would really call that a white door. I mean, it kind of looks white. It just looks like a beat style of white. Go ahead and put that in right there. I will say it added to the value of the house. I mean, we had to pay a bunch of money in order to do it. In fact, maybe I'll go ahead. Hold on now. Maybe I'll go ahead and sell this door over here and get all the doors to be appropriate. As a matter of fact, I'm really considering getting rid of this whole wall right here. And just having the main room kind of go into the kitchen area. You know what? Screw it. I said I wanted to bust something down. Even if this isn't really supposed to be what we're supposed to do, we might as well do it for science, baby. Here we go. Science! Uh-oh. What sort of odd sorcery is happening over here? Science! Come on, do it! Do it! Oh, where, how, what the hell happened? I beat the wall up, and now it almost looks like the wall has reconstituted itself. This is very unusual, folks. I really have no clue what in the name of God is happening right now. The wall is regenerating. Okay, so if you're not supposed to take down the wall yet, it appears that you have no choice but to allow the wall to stay there. Okay, that's fine. We'll put some more doors in. No big deal. No big deal. Let's go ahead and get a legitimate front door because our other front door looked like absolute garbage. If we flip around this way, right in, nice and smooth. Right there. Right there. Yes. Good. I have a question. Did the door look like it went in kind of catty corner? I'm noticing that every once in a while. It almost looks like the doors can go in slightly imperfect. Like, you notice how the door frame is like out over here? Let me check something. Hold on 1 second over here. Huh. Yeah, the door just doesn't line up perfectly. That's so odd. All right, hold on. I know someone's gonna go ballistic, so I'm gonna move this door so that they're all facing exactly the same way. Let's go ahead and buy one. Luckily, to buy it, like it doesn't cost you anything extra. Yeah, so you can only put it in that way, but you can set it back from the wall, which is a little odd. But there we go. Okay, so all our doors are looking pretty sweet. House is worth $5,000 now. Not too shabby. Why don't we go ahead and grab a little bit of modern art over here? No big deal. There we go. A little bit of artwork. Right about there. No big deal. Just looking up over the bed. I have a feeling that we're actually not, like, gaining any, like, real value. Like, after you clean up the house, you don't get anything additional for, like, cleaning it up more. That's kind of what it seems like. All right, I've decided we're going to go ahead and tile the inside of this bathroom just to see if anything happens. Now, I've never messed with this, so I really don't exactly know what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, so you grab a tile, and then you slap it on the wall. Yeah, looking legit. Okay, 5563. Will it actually go up? Let's find out. Oh, guess what? There was like a piece of garbage somehow in here. Like, you couldn't see it, but I was messing around putting the tile in. And look at this. Look at this. It's letting me put a full sink in. Yes. Our bathroom is finally coming together. I feel like it may have been the garbage that's sitting inside of the kitchen. Oh my God, I hope it is. So I can finally put the rest of the kitchen together. I don't think it is, but it might be. Let's go ahead and continue finishing up over here with the sink. Things are looking good. All right, slide that on. Put that over there. Boom! There we go. We got ourselves a legitimate sink. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we should be getting paid for some serious labor going on over here because, you know, look at what we've done with this bathroom. I mean, this bathroom looked like absolute hammered garbage. And it's looking pretty good right now. Let's go ahead and move this over here for the moment time. We're gonna have to move that aside so that we can continue putting the tiles over here. I think I'm gonna do the floor as well. Like I said, I don't really believe that we're making a ton of money doing all this, but this is kind of like the fun of the game, getting the opportunity to make the area, the space look a little bit more legit. Look at this. We're gonna end up needing another friggin' pack of tiles over here. That's fine. Go ahead and buy some more tile. Another $106 in tiles. There you go. You can see, when you put the tile down, the house value goes up. But it goes up simply because the tiles are present, it looks like. Not because you're putting them on. Like, this is the last tile. You would figure that we would get, like, a big benefit for putting the last tiles on. Oh, we can tile this area, too, up there. So I guess let's go ahead and do that. Like, we can tile these little areas. You can also tile the area around the window. What's odd, though, is the way the paint works is you need less paint to paint these tiny little areas over here, like these tiny little chunklets. But it looks like we need one tile each time to do it. So that's kind of annoying. Now, I will say, you can tile the interior portions of the windows too. I feel like we should be doing that. You know what I mean? So let me go ahead. Hold on, I gotta get one over there. There we go. I want both chunklets there. We don't want to leave anything out. We can do the top portion as well. All right, here we go. We tiled the living crap out of this place. And you know what? It doesn't look too bad. Oh, hold on. I gotta move these tiles. Actually, can I move these tiles? Oh, I can. Okay, good. I was gonna be like, these tiles aren't like stuck there now, are they? But no, it's fine. It's fine. Let's go ahead and put this over there in the corner. There we go. There we go. And there's the bathroom, baby. Bathroom is looking pretty legit. We got a sink, we got a toilet, got a shower, got everything you need for the most part. All right, so we have a couple of livable rooms over here. The bedroom, I put like a big bed in here just to see if it would increase the price of the value of the house. It doesn't increase it that much. And we're running out of money pretty quickly. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell this house just to see what happens. Sell the house. Okay, so we bought it for $42.07. We're selling it for $59.22. Is that correct? Yeah, it's correct. So the profit was $17.15. All right, let's go ahead and sell it. We earned some money for it. Now I have a question. Does it give us another house to mess with? Or is the next one, I don't know why I went into my bedroom. Or is the next one going to be that $21,000 house, I wonder? It looks like there wasn't really a way to make it worth a ton more. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, from here, we need the $21,000 house. That's the plan. Let's see if we can make some money real quick. Oh, I still have my little thing over there open. Over to the mail area. The aunt's home to be redecorated. Hello, I inherited my aunt's home. The house is typically decorated as for an older lady. What are you trying to say? I would like to live in it, but it lacks furniture and needs to introduce some modernity to it. Paint walls with modern colors. Get rid of old worn furniture. I would like specific furniture in their place. Sure, why not? Let's go check it out. Wow, this house is actually looking pretty weed-tastic as well. Some of this looks appropriate. Like you got like these little, like almost lavender looking plants over here. This is actually a pretty legit looking house. I kind of like it. Inside, what are we dealing with? Oh boy. Oh boy. Yes. Look, you know what though? There's no dirt. That's kind of nice. We do have to mount a radiator. Let me go ahead and just pull this over here for the moment so that we have space to do it. Let's go ahead and throw one down right quick. No big deal. Right there. This is going to be, I think we're going to be able to handle this house pretty quickly. Now, they want us to remove a lot of stuff. What is this? Remove old-fashioned ×3, classic ×2. What the hell is a lot of that? How about that? Okay, that worked. That worked too. How about that? I think we weren't supposed to do that. I have a feeling that was supposed to hang out there. Let's see here. Coffee table, sofa. All right, how about this? There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. How about that? Okay, that was good as well. That was good as well. And remove old-fashioned. This? Yeah, that worked. That worked pretty good. All right, so we need to place furniture, refrigerator, and a bunch of other stuff, but I think that's not going to be in here. Let's continue going through the rest of the house and seeing what else there needs to be. How about this room right in here? Buy and mount new one. Place furniture, coffee table. Paint using strawberry or sandy. Okay, well, let's put down our radiator first because that's always an easy thing to do to get a good portion of our job done. What do you think, sandy or strawberry? Strawberry? I felt the same way. Let's go ahead and throw down strawberry over here. We're going to start in this corner. So, Will, can you put this on a table? Oh, it'd be cool if you could put it on a table. Let's go ahead and throw that right about there. I'm going to go load up the old paintbrush over here. Just painting. Just painting all these walls, baby. These walls are going to be looking freaking sweet when we're done. This place looks like hammered crap like right now. But don't you worry. Yeah, see how quickly you get it done? I feel like the tile, like, your stack of tile is worth the same no matter what. But with paint, it's definitely different. You can get much more painted if you're painting, like, really, really small sections. Let's go ahead and do all this. There is one more radiator that we need to put in as well, right over here. You know what? Let's do it now while we're looking at it. We might as well. Go ahead and throw this over here. Buy one of these. There we go. Goes in. Kneel on down. Don't worry, though. We're wearing our knee pads as well. You should when you're working hard, especially when we're, like, laying tile and stuff like that. That would probably been a good idea. Although it was wall tile, so it wasn't terrible. All right. Look at that. Really opens up the space. I wonder if we can get rid of these horrible pictures over here. Let's check it out. Oh, I think we can. That's right, Madam Succula. No one likes your terrible pictures. Although our quest earnings are not going up, if you notice. Our quest earnings are definitely not going up. But those pictures looked absolutely atrocious, so we're not going to deal with them. It does want a coffee table in here. So let's move over here. This paint bucket, if we're allowed to use the same color in another room, I think we're going to go ahead and do it over here. Coffee tables. All right, we got a classic coffee table. We have this Remwick coffee table. We have the 4-0 coffee table. Ooh, that's a tough one. Oh, what the hell have I done? I just put in cow. And then this regular crappy one. Let's do let's do, it just says coffee table, so I imagine any of these are good. Let's do this one over here. You could have a cream wood, or you could have a white wood. I think we're gonna do that one because this table over here is like the same color. So let's check it out. If we put down this coffee table, there we go. There we go. Looking legit. Okay, let's head out of here. Now there's more devices that need to be mounted. Refrigerator, a bunch of other stuff. I think over here we haven't done anything yet. There we go. A sink. Okay, we can do this. This is pretty easy as long as nothing's in our way of progress. The sink is usually pretty simplistic. Right over here. Go and grab the bathroom sink. Boom. There. And this one went in without any problems. I'm pretty happy about this one. This one's going to twist right in. Nice and smooth. Nice and slow. Aunt Sylvia or whatever will be friggin' ecstatic, or maybe she won't because this guy technically inherited it, so I don't know if she's dead or what. It probably said, but I just wasn't paying attention. Over here, sink topper, you go in with the slidey goo. Right over here, you have the patented sink phallic bars. This is all normal vocabulary for sink hood, and there you go. Sink's done, baby. Paint using colors. Oh, it wants me to paint the inside? I didn't know you could paint this area. I thought you had to tile it. Okay. Well, it wants it painted white, so I guess that's what we're doing. Buy a bucket of white. Throw it on down. No big deal. Let's go ahead and... there we go. Yeah. I guess you can paint it. Oh. All right. Let's make it happen. And we are set. There we go. Yes. All right, so we're almost done in here, I think. All right, so they want a lot of painting done in here. Let's do the painting before we put down all the furniture because that's going to take forever to do. I feel like I'm annoyed that this one door is a different color than the other doors. Actually, this door is a different color too. But the thing is that we don't get, it seems like we don't really get paid any extra for taking extra time out of our day to do more stuff. So let's give this lady the bare minimum. That's what we're giving her. All right. Orange or light peachy? Ooh, that's a tough one. Orange? Oh, orange is very, very orange. Or light peachy? Oh, light peachy is probably the better color. Like, probably the color that's more appropriate to live in. But too damn bad. We're going with orange, baby. Right over here. Orange. Oh, it's everything I thought it would be. It's almost like a gold, like a burnt gold color, like Gold Rush. Huh? See, it reminds me of the game. It's working out perfectly. Because that's what we're going to be getting. We're going to be getting stacks of cash once we get done with this mission. I feel like the mission value is pretty high on this one, too. To be honest, flipping the other house didn't bring in as much money as I thought it would. Although it's totally possible that next time, what we'll do is... what in the hell just happened here? Look at this. The doorway... the doorway, like, elongated itself. What sort of strange transformation magic is going on here? It's totally possible that if we had the money to, like, fix every wall and every floor and paint every room, maybe it would have been worth a lot more. I really don't know. It just doesn't feel like you get paid enough for the labor portion. Like, over here, we're getting paid good money for these jobs, man. Good money. But it was also a very, very inexpensive house. I mean, we made, like, what did we make? Like 25 or 35% profit? So if we start doing that on, like, you know, $200,000 houses, like, we're gonna be getting stacks. It happened over here as well. Odd sorcery. I wonder if we sell our, if we sell that door and we put a different door in. What color was the other door? Yeah, see, the other door was like a, was like that crappy brown. The only problem is, I don't know if we would lose money or if we would gain money to do it. I'll mess with it in just a second. All right, now we haven't messed with this room yet. This room also wants a radiator. So let's go ahead and move this. It doesn't need to, like, go very far. I just want it to kind of be off on the side so I can make sure to get in here with the radiator. All right, Put that down right over there. Shouldn't be a big issue. Now, it looks like there's... Oh, for the love of God. All right, hold on. Let me go ahead and move this real quick. You just sit over there for right now. There. Now it's not in the way. There we go. Okay, now we can reach this much easier. All right. You go over here, and then what else does it want? Looks like it wants like a desk and a bookcase and paint, all kinds of stuff. Wow. This job actually ended up being a lot more than I thought it would, but I'm hoping that we get some decent cash. Now, again, we get anything for that? We sold it. Nothing appears to be happening. All right. Single bed, desk, standard chair. All right, so can I get rid of all this? Yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that? Sort of? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Single bed, desk, standard chair, bookcase. Got it. Let's get a nice single bed grill over here. The pillow, you get that one. Don't know what it means. What color do they want this? A blue? So how about if we do this in like a navy? How about that? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at this. That looks glorious. Hold on. Right about... Not there. Not there. Right there. Right there. We can put down the desks and stuff. I'm looking at it. We're going to have plenty of space. As long as you can see the wall, you can paint. All right. Got the oak desk coming in over here. Regular chair. A standard chair, as a matter of fact. Very specific. I like that it's specific about the chair. So if we type in standard, that actually doesn't do anything. Oh, there's a sacco. It's like a beanbag chair. That's interesting. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's in desks. Maybe the chair is here. Nope, definitely not over here. Must be over in chairs. Gonna use the blue swivel chair for this one, I do believe. That should work out perfectly. There we go. Now, how far can we kind of move it in? Right about there. Is that good enough? Nope, didn't like that chair. If you were curious which one did it, it was the leather swivel chair. This is the one the game wanted. That's what it considered a standard chair. And then it wants a bookcase. All right, where in the hell are the bookcases? All right, there we go. Does it come in oak? Not really. It comes in nut or white. I'm gonna buy it in nut. Let's go ahead and put this up against this wall right over here. If we could squeeze it in. It doesn't appear that we can. So let's go ahead and put it up against this wall, perhaps. Right about there. Perfect. All right. Now we just need a dark blue or a sky blue. I think I'm going to go with sky blue here. I think that's really going to open up the room a little bit. Let's go with sky blue right there. Looking friggin' sweet. In fact, I really enjoy this color of blue. This is actually a fantastic looking blue. I'm telling you, I think this is legitimately going to make the room look cool. Trigger me timbers. This wall looks like crap. This wall is white. I know I'm not supposed to touch it. I know it's just a waste of money from us if I fix that. But God, I hate the fact that it's like that. Oh. And you know, I can handle just about everything. I am not OCD at all. I will let the walls be inappropriately spaced apart. I will allow the colors to be bright orange and all jacked up. But for some reason, that specifically annoys the crap out of me. Put one other bedroom in the books, boys. One other bedroom in the books. Okay, now, we got a few more things in order to get our full 100% over here. We got to put down a ton of freaking furniture up in here. And this is the area where we're going to put it in. So let's go ahead and grab this and move this way out of the way. I'm just going to put it next to the door over here. All right, refrigerator, kitchen island with sink. Okay, let's start with the kitchen island with sink. So let's do island. There it is. Kitchen island with sink. White body. Ooh. Cherry, huh? Ooh. That sounds delicious. Of course, there's always gray. There's nothing wrong with gray. Not gonna lie. Let's try the cherry, though. The top over here. A nice elm or a black granite. Oh, wow. I'm just gonna keep it white because I think that we may have white colors for our... Oh, you can be dark or light. I think we might have white colors for our appliances. So let's go ahead and get this set up. Set kitchen with hob. What the hell is that? Let's do white. White on white. There's nothing really else I can... no other real colors I want over here. What in the world is this? Oh! That's interesting. Should I feel like that little area over there could be used if I don't butt this up directly with it. It actually doesn't look that bad either. Like, I don't know. Like, this little area almost looks like it's supposed to be connected. Looks pretty legit, actually. All right, refrigerator, set kitchen with oven. Man, I feel like there's not enough space in here. White on cherry. Look at the size of this thing. Holy hell. Okay. Wow, this is massive. Like, I had intended to try and shove a lot of stuff in this space. But this is turning out to be a lot more crap than I had previously anticipated. The other problem is that we have that radiator over there. So, am I allowed to knock down any of these walls? Hold on, let me just throw this in the middle of the room for the moment. Yeah, look at this. Big kitchen, small kitchen. We have a little crappy kitchen area over here. They want me to remove all this, which is fine. I'll go ahead and remove all this real quick. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now, will it let me... I don't think it will. I was gonna say, will it let me take down this wall? I don't even think that we have a mallet on us. Yeah, we don't even have a mallet on us, so there's nothing we can do over here. Oh, that's annoying. And this stuff has to be inside of the big kitchen, I'm guessing. Well, crap. I wanted everything to fit magnificently, but it's not happening at all. Yeah, we can't even put this refrigerator in here. It doesn't count. If we put it in there, no one cares. So we need a coffee table and then a bar chair, 2 bar chairs and a coffee table. Okay. Not gonna lie, the setup's driving me nuts. It kind of works. We're losing a lot of movable space over here. I'm not really sure how I would do this. I can't, like, elevate anything. This creature is the thing that's in the way. It's, like, the most annoying thing. So it just says a sofa. Sofa standard. Sofa Ellie? Sofa Rudon. Let's do sofa standard, I guess. Pine? Cherry? Cherry. Cream? Yeah, sure, cream. Now, where in the world would I be able to fit this friggin' monstrosity? Yes, we're just gonna forget that these 2 doors are here. This was tough, because this is weird. It was just a weird space. Like, I could have moved this over here, I guess, but then we'd be blocking this doorway, and there's friggin' doorways everywhere. If I could knock down, I'm telling you, if it would let me knock down this wall, we could have made this a legitimate kitchen, like a really nice kitchen. But for now, let's go ahead and turn the order over. Complete. Not worried about my ranking. Oh, I ranked number 6. Lucky me. We have 9 grand. So that was actually pretty good money-making wise. And now we're getting to the point where we'll probably... What is our next mail? A split room from Thomas Johnson. Oh, Johansson. My daughter is 3 years old and should have her own room. Now we're living in a house with only 2 rooms, but this room is big enough to split into 2 rooms. So build a wall. Okay, so our next job is going to be us building walls. Now, did new houses come in here? I wonder... Still looks like 21 grand is what we're going to need for the next one. That one's going to be next time, though, guys. Hope you're enjoying House Flipper. This is a cool game, man. I'm going to tell you. I think that if I get enough practice with it, maybe even my inner interior decorator will come out. Until the next time, folks, stay foxy and much love.